Attention here now to some breaking news on Proposition 8 coming to us from California as a district judge has overturned California's same-sex marriage ban, a victory for gay marriage activists today. And joining us now, NBC News' Pete Williams with the details. Hi, Pete.
Well, Dylan, we're waiting to read the decision. It's a long one. It's 136 pages long from Judge Von Walker, who conducted the trial for about 2.5 weeks in January, hearing testimony. The significance of this is, though, that this is the first time a federal judge has ruled on whether a ban on gay marriage violates the U.S. Constitution. Lots of courts around the country have looked at whether laws in their states against gay marriage violate state constitutions, but this is the first time that a federal judge has weighed in on whether it violates the federal Constitution. And Judge Walker, according to people who have seen the opinion, says, yes, it does. Of course, it's going to be immediately appealed to the Ninth Circuit, Dylan, to the Federal Appeals Court, also in San Francisco, right near where Judge Walker is. And whoever prevails there will undoubtedly be glad, but whoever loses will undoubtedly appeal it to the U.S. Supreme Court. And then the question is, if the Supreme Court decides to get into the issue of gay marriage, will they take this case or will they take cases that are already in the federal pipeline? A district court judge in Massachusetts earlier ruling on the Federal Defense of Marriage Act in a way that could set that case up for the Supreme Court, too. So it's going to be a race to see which case gets to the Supreme Court first and which case the Supreme Court takes. But for now, we're down at the district court level, the first time a federal judge has ever ruled on the constitutionality of bans on gay marriage. And Judge Von Walker has said today that California's Proposition 8, adopted by the voters 2 years ago by a 52% margin, is unconstitutional under the federal Constitution, Dylan. Now, we're waiting to see the specific reasoning, and we're also waiting to see whether the judge does something that the proponents of Proposition 8 wanted him to do, which was to put an immediate stay on his own ruling so that they could appeal it without allowing any gay marriages in the interim.
Pete, thank you. We'll revisit with you when you have the decision, and we'll see whether we're headed to the Supreme Court with this one or something else. Thank you so much, Pete Williams, on the beat. Up next here, we'll talk.